afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It is a new year, and we are back to the studios of Crystal Beauty Show. My name is Tiafak M. Tonka. Don't go anywhere, we'll be right back. Okay, you're welcome back to the studios of Wumba, and this is the Crystal Beauty Show. I'm still your very own Tiafak M. Tonka, and today we have a very, very artistic guest with us. Good afternoon, sir. How are you doing today?
Good afternoon, Mr. Tiafak. I'm doing okay.
Well, that's definitely you can see that you're doing very, very fine. So, can you tell us who is in the studios today?
Actually, I want to thank you guys first for the platform. It's a pleasure to be here. I'm called Bidias Romaric. I'm a painter. I hail from the southwest region of the country, Cameroon. And actually, I'm an emerging artist.
Oh, emerging artist.
Yeah, I'm an emerging artist.
We're going to get into that in a few seconds. Now, the name Bidias, it's a very unusual name. You say you hail from the southwest, right?
Yeah.
And the name Bidias, it's. Can you tell us a little bit about the name?
Yeah. Actually, I'm from my origins are from the center, but I was born in Kumba and
Okay.
I grew up in Boya.
Okay.
So I can say I can consider myself as a southwest artist, being the fact that my studio is based in the southwest.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Bidias, can you tell us a little bit about your journey as an artist, as in how you've walked to this point?
Yeah. Okay. Actually, all of us we know that art is not something that is very, 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 very known. We are not so exposed to art here in Cameroon.
Okay.
I can say in Africa as a whole. So it has never been an easy journey. From childhood. Having parents that they have aspirations for you, like for you to become like a pilot, a doctor, and stuff.
Yeah.
So you practicing art at a very young age is like they don't understand, they don't get what you're doing.
So how did it all start? Like, did you just get up one day and say, "Okay, mommy, daddy, today I'm going to be a painter," or was it something had to trigger it?
Actually, I grew up from my family is very artistic. Like my sisters, my brothers are very good artists as well. So,
Okay.
and I'm the last born, so I think they actually influenced me. And,
He just said he's the last one.
yeah.
Let's go back to that. Anyway, carry on.
Yeah, so actually they influenced me a lot during my childhood. My elder brothers always do cartoons and they always do sketches. So I was carried away. I was actually really interested in it, and I started putting my all in it. And then at a certain point in time, I felt like it was part of me, and I could not do without painting anymore. Yeah.
Yeah, tracing a little bit back to your origin, it is known that you were a student of Kriong de Gino.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about your career, about your stay in that institution?
Okay, Crayon Digital was a program that was organized by the Brazzaville de Cameroon. I think in 2004 we had the first edition in Boya.
Okay.
Yeah, 2004, 2005. So I had the opportunity to enroll in it in 2005, 2006. That was the second batch. So I think that is where everything started. That is when I was really exposed to art in a whole different level, in a professional level. That is when I even actually started thinking of making a living out of art.
Okay.
Because at first it was just like a hobby, like everybody takes it as a hobby, like people just do drawing like part time or fun. Yeah. But from that program, I started having other ideas. I started having a lot of other ideas because I started being exposed to other artists that were abroad, and some of them were also in the country, and I noticed that they were actually living from it.
Yeah. So Crayon de Gino has stopped now for a while. So how is that affecting your art? Or rather, how is that affecting the art sector in Boya?
It's not affecting me personally because I benefited a lot from the program. I graduated from the program, and I was even a teacher in the program as well.
Wow.
So I think if there's anything that I would say that Crayon de Gino has maybe the fact that they don't longer operate has maybe destabilized art is due to the fact that if you notice the people that were at that era of the Crayon de Gino, the badge that was at that era, most of them now are really, really into art. Yes, before Crayon de Gino, we never had people that were really, really art lovers or people that were practitioners or that people that practice their craft. We never had a lot of them. But Crayon de Gino came and then he gave free sponsorship because it was a free program. It was free, and everybody, even those that were not interested in painting, could enroll because it was free. Yeah. So I think that alone it boosted a lot of people to enroll in painting for whatsoever reason, maybe for fun, maybe for professional reasons. Yeah.
Okay. So can you tell me a little bit? Are there any accolades, any achievements you have as a painter, as an artist?
I think the biggest achievement are yet to come.
Okay,
Yes.
so but you have a little bit of them for now, like you can tell us. Maybe as far
Yeah.
tracing far back as high
Yeah,
school. Yeah.
yeah, 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 exactly, exactly. I think one of the biggest achievement that I've had as a painter is to succeed to run a family because I'm a family man.
Okay.
Just the fact that I can run my family from art, I think is one of the biggest
Wow.
achievement. But I think other achievement like exhibitions are things that must always be in the picture as an artist. I think as an artist, you're exposed, you're prone to exhibitions.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're prone to workshops, you're prone to educative program work, and a lot of other activities. But I can say one of my major achievements is the fact that I can live from my craft.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
that's very very beautiful. I like that answer because a lot of people tend to forget about that when they are talking about achievement. The fact that what you're doing, you can literally live out of it, and that is like the biggest thing, one of the biggest thing that we seem to
Yeah.
ignore. So, based on this achievement, will you say you have been an artist in Boya for a very long time? So, what are the difficulties, the challenges that you've faced before you can talk about this achievement?
Yeah, the challenges that I face, at times I don't actually look at them as challenges. I actually look at them most of the times as motivations. I look at them like things that are meant to be. Like if I call them challenges, it's like is a problem or I've been facing problems. But to me, those are not challenges. Those are things that should motivate you. For example, you expect me to tell you that I've been facing challenges. Maybe people don't consume art in the Southwest.
Uh-huh.
People don't buy paintings.
Yes.
But I think those are stuff that as an emerging artist you have to know that this is how it works and you have to turn the table around. And I think you can only do that when you double your efforts, when you try to double your effort, when you try to put your all in what you do. But I will not, without notwithstanding, I will tell you that a lot of challenges, for example, the people are not actually too exposed to fine art.
Okay.
People don't consume fine art. People can appreciate fine art, but people that actually consume
Consume
it
it.
are not really. They are not really. It's not really easy to come across them in the southwest. Yeah, in the southwest. But whereas I can tell you that in other regions, maybe in the littoral, people are a little bit exposed to it. So I think it's a little much easier over there. Yeah, but in the southwest, those are one of the challenges. And materials too. We don't really have
Okay.
access to material. Yeah, we don't have no art shop in Boya.
Yeah,
We
that's
don't have
true.
any art
That's
shop
true.
in,
That's
in the
true.
southwest. Let me not say Boya. We don't have any art
Wow,
shop in the
that's really
southwest.
big.
We
And
don't have any gallery. We don't
uh,
have any museums. We don't have no collectors. We don't have curators. So
okay, that's really nice. Okay, so we have been talking in the sphere of that is the consumers of art. So let's now talk about in terms of infrastructure. What are the changes you want to see, maybe in your immediate environment and in Cameroon as a whole, with respect to the art sector?
I think so far so good. Have had positive informations about the government trying to open institution, fine arts institution. I think in
Okay,
Yaoundé, I think they have actually added that to
to the
their yes,
curriculum.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. So I think in one way or the other, it's not a drastic something. I think it's a gradual procedure,
process. Yes.
and he plays in the part of the artist too. The artists have to make a lot of vibes so that the government will know that these people
Okay.
actually
Yeah.
live, and
Yeah.
then I will not. I actually blame everything on the government. But I think they should try and open more institutions. For example, University of Boyash, you have that as a faculty for fine arts,
Yes.
professional fine arts.
Yeah.
I think in that way, because most parents have that idea that no matter whatever thing you do, you have to actually go to formal training. So long as you
Yes.
go to
Yes.
any formal
Formal
training,
training.
it's acceptable. So I think that's another way of also making people accept art in our society, like to create formal training programs that you can actually go and have a degree, and you can actually back your profession
Okay.
with your degree. I think in that way, people will see more. How can
Yeah.
I say? They'll see more.
Reason.
Reason,
To want to send their
and they
children to.
can also add a little bit of respect,
Yeah.
and
Yeah. Yeah.
credibility to your
Yes. To
job.
get to your job.
So I think
That's
it's important. And for art shops, I think it's a business. It's not something you rely on the government to open art shop. I think
yes.
it's a business, and maybe the fact that artists are not really in their numbers in the southwest, maybe it makes people a little reluctant to
To
go
want
in
to.
for it.
Yeah.
But I think overall, if the artists in the southwest
Come.
can how can I say can come together if possible, and try and
Yes.
see how they can unanimously
Receive.
purchase materials to assist their colleagues or themselves. I think it's another way that they can help themselves because you cannot rely on people to always do things for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's true. So now we're going to talk on the final aspect, which is the artists themselves. What changes do you want to see in the artists themselves that is going to help? build the art sector, the fine art sector in the area?
Professionalism.
Okay.
Professionalism. Professionalism, because if we are trying to build an image of painters in a certain direction, and we have people that are not actually in line with that, maybe people that don't put their best in their work, they don't use the right materials. I think they discredit those that are doing the work in the proper manner.
Okay.
So I think the artists, I would advise the artists to take their job seriously, to engage in professional material, like
Yes.
to engage in contemporary art, professional contemporary art that can be consumed abroad, not just locally, to try and step up their pace and to go towards the other artists that are like the senior artists or the established artists,
Yes.
and seek for advice and seek for how to go about. I think it will really help a lot.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Bidias. If you're just joining us, this is still the Crystal Beauty Show. I'm here today with a very fine gentleman. He is an artist and a painter in particular. And he has been working a long, long, long time. And he's trying to share his experience with us. So we are gradually learning this jet. And this is the period where I will advise you to take a pen and a paper and jot down some interesting stuff. So, Bidias, there are a lot of people watching you right now, and most of them are trying to start their career, others are in their career and they're facing difficulties. Can you say a little words to them just to, spice up the whole thing and make them give them that push here?
Yeah, okay. What I would want to advise every artist is just the fact that you have to believe in yourself first. No matter what you do, no matter the situation in which you find yourself, you have to believe in yourself. Nobody can make things happen for you. You have to be the architect behind your success, or behind your life, or behind your career. So what I would say is nobody should relent his or her efforts, because I think when you're consistent on something, that's when people start seeing interest in it. People start asking themselves questions like, what is he doing? How has it been this consistent for this while? So I think they should keep pushing, keep working hard. We should keep pushing. I'm not actually standing from a different point of view saying this. We should keep pushing.
Okay.
We should believe in ourselves, and we should also come with innovations, because I think everything at a certain point in time has to have a certain degree of growth. So new innovations, new ideas, and above all, you also have to try and get the art to the people. Because if you know that these people are not aware about this, and you're sitting in your house and you're painting, I don't see in any way you're trying to change anything.
Okay.
So it's good that they should bring the art to the people, make it affordable for the people, make it known to the people.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Bidias. And this has been a very wonderful session. I've been having a beautiful time here in the studios. And if you're just tuning in, I'm sorry, we are rounding up. But I'm sure you can always catch us on YouTube at The Crystal Beauty Show, on the Facebook at The Crystal Beauty Show. In fact, everywhere we are The Crystal Beauty Show. Please, please, please make sure that if you're watching this video for the first time, please subscribe and like. Then share to your friends, because Bidias has been talking a lot of wisdom here. If you're an artist and you want to know where to start, how to go, you can always, get back to him. And please, can you just give out your social media handles? Where can we find you? Where can we see you?
Yeah, actually, I'm just on two social media platforms. That's Facebook and Instagram.
Okay.
Facebook and Instagram, Bidias Romaric, and Instagram, Bidias Romaric, and Facebook as well, Bidias Romaric.
Okay. Thank you very
Yeah.
much. Please touch that notification bell so that you'll be
And
the
on
first.
Etsy as well.
Okay.
Excuse me.
No,
So
yeah,
I'm
it's
on
okay.
Etsy, you can check me on Etsy, Bidias Romaric.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Bidias. This has been really amazing. Please, if you're watching for the first time, don't forget to touch that notification bell so that you'll be the first person to know when we hit our video. Like, share, subscribe, and this has been Tiafa Kentonka. This has been the Crystal Beauty Show. We are at Womba Furnitures. Don't go anywhere. Don't touch that dial. Stay true to the channel. We're going to be giving you more vibe. For now, I've been Tiafa Kentonka, and this is signing out.
Good. Thank you.
Okay.